Meeting is now streaming live on YouTube. Yes, dear. So the Sapphire group of institution will join in next 10 minutes. Uh, but I would like to ask our mentor, Professor Dr. Esther Mala. Dear, please, yes, dear, please start the day with your inaugural address.
Sure. Thank you, Dr. Supriya. Let me mute my handphone. Okay. Okay. Today, first of all, Namaste, warm greetings to dear all from Malaysia, Medicaps University and Witty Gossip Association. I, Professor Dr. Esther Mala, your mentor of this Grand Global Peace and Sustainable Development Goals Summit 2024, gladly expressing immense gratitude and heartfelt appreciation in extending a warm vote of thanks on behalf of Witty Gossip and Medicaps University to all our honorable delegates, distinguished speakers, and students. We have delegates and students from Sapphire with us today as our observers, listeners. Welcome to the SDG 15 Live on Land conference. These global goals are to protect, restore, and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystems, sustainability, manage forests, combat desertification, and halt and reverse land degradation and halt biodiversity loss. As we gather here this morning, this evening, this afternoon, we are reminded of critical importance of preserving and restoring our terrestrial ecosystems. Our planet's biodiversity is under threat like never before, with habitat destruction, deforestation, and land degradation occurring at an alarming rate. The stakes couldn't be higher. Our forests, wetlands, and wildlife are not only essential for supporting life on Earth, but also for the well-being of future generations. This conference provides a crucial platform for collaboration, knowledge sharing, and innovation. Together, we must explore practical strategies, mobilize resources, and foster partnership that will accelerate progress towards achieving SDG 15 targets. Let us seize the opportunity to reaffirm our commitment to safeguarding the diversity of the life on land. By working together, we can build a sustainable future where humans coexist harmoniously with the nature, ensuring a healthy planet for generations to come. Now, with great honor and gratitude, I would like to invite Dr. Supriya Pathak to invite our first distinguished speaker for the day. Back to you, Dr. Supriya. Welcome again.
Yes, so thank you very much, Dr. Esther Mala, Professor Dr. Esther Mala. It's one of my favorite goal, SDG 15, life on land, because actually I am truly a uh, I am truly have the great feeling of our culture, heritage culture also, and I am a truly great gardener. On my Instagram, I uh, I always I always post with the name of Miss Gardener because I love organic gardening, and even I love with the different and the very special species of the plants. So I love this goal, SDG 15. And yes, today we will celebrate, we will have the deliberations on the SDG 15, life on land, with the future generations, with the two students from the St. Patrick School, Cuisine City, Philippines, and two students from the land of Georgia. And as I see, Dr. Nilesh Kumar Sahu also joined us. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us. Tomorrow, on the day 16, we have the collaboration with the Higher Education Institute of the Dr. Nilesh Kumar Sahu.
Thank you, ma'am.
So now, moving ahead. Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Sir, please tell me about your higher education institute, sir.
Ma'am, it is situated in Madhya Pradesh in Jabalpur city. It is started in 2003. We are running on 21st year this year, and we are running around 10 BTech programs and 8 MTech programs in our institute. It is affiliated to Rajiv Gandhi Pradyogiki Vishwavidyalaya. Our 5 departments are NBA accredited, and this year we are going for autonomy of the institute. So also we are looking forward for more program related to current demand. So we are looking forward to improve ourselves. So that's why we have engaged with you people, to get the more ideas about the curriculum and academics. Thank you.
Okay.
Sir, can you please adjust
sir,
your
please,
screen? Yeah, adjust your screen a bit. Because we cannot see, we only can see him up to the chin. Yeah, to adjust his, yes, better. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Nilesh, sir, could you please mention the name of your higher education institute, sir?
Yeah, I was wondering.
Name is Gyan Institute of Technology and Sciences.
One more time, yes. One more time, please.
Gyan Institute of Technology and Sciences, Jabalpur. Gyan Institute.
Okay, can you put on the chat box?
Dear Astara, yes. Dear Astara, it's Gyan Ganga. Gyan Ganga.
Gyan Ganga. Okay.
I will write on chat.
GYAN.
Yeah.
Yes. So please write on the chat box.
Gyan Ganga. Okay. Yeah, easier. So are they presenting today? He's presenting?
No, dear, we have the collaboration. Yes, we have the collaboration with the Gyan Ganga Institute of Technology, Jabalpur, Madhya Pradesh, for the day 16, dear.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, Gyan.
Yes. In the chat box, you can see the name
I
of
mentioned the name in the chat box.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I put it as one.
It's a Gyan Ganga.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. So, Nilesh, yes. So, Dr. Nilesh Kumar Sahu, we have the two mentors. One is Professor Dr. Esther Mala from the land of Malaysia, and other one is Christiania Scaler from the land of Croatia. So they will actually monitor, view all the presentations throughout the all 17 days. Yes.
Okay.
And now the faculty members and students of the Sapphire group of institutions has joined us as a patience listener. So we can start. And our two students from the land of Georgia are joining soon. Okay. Eleanor, please let me know. Are you ready with your presentation?
I will go first, ma'am, doctor.
Okay. And Dr. Mohammed, please let me know whether you are deliver your speech or presentation.
Yes, I will
Hello,
present
ako
my
agad.
presentation.
Okay.
Click the
You will
PowerPoint.
give the
Share?
presentation. Okay.
Share.
Just hold down, Doctor. Yes. So, Dr. Mohammed Yasin, I am making you a co-host, sir.
Let me to share my presentation.
Wait. Stop sharing.
Yes, sir. So, no, after Eleanor, then you will be the presenter.
Okay, madam. Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, sige,
Yes.
paano? Dr. Supriya, I will go first, right?
Yes. You will go first, dear.
Okay, dear speakers.
Yes, dear. Now we can visible.
Yeah.
We can visible your presentation, dear.
Yeah,
Yes.
Dr. Supriya, I would like to just share something. To all dear speakers, we all love to hear from you, but please wait for Dr. Supriya to call you. You can, if you have anything, you can text to her directly on the chat box, and she will know what you want. Okay, so don't clash over the screen. So we respect everybody. Yeah, we need all of you. Thank you.
Okay. Yes. So, dear Eleanor, yes, please
Yes,
start your
Doctor.
presentation. Yes, and dear Eleanor, please introduce yourself to our mentors, dear.
Okay, so Dr. Supriya, Dr. Esther, and Dr. Christina, and the rest of my co-speakers this day, and to all who are with us this day, pleasant afternoon. I am Mrs. Eleanor 𝐏𝐿𝐴, public school teacher from the Philippines. So, mabuhay! I'm na so nervous. It is my honor
Mabuhay,
to...
dear. No. No need to nervous, dear. We are with you, dear. All the best. Please go ahead.
Okay, so I am honored to serve as one of the speakers for today's 15th Sustainable Development Goal, which is Life on Land. Life on land refers to the diverse array of living organisms, including plants, animals, fungi, and microorganisms that inhabit terrestrial ecosystems. It is characterized by the interactions between organisms and their environment, including adaptations to specific ecological niches, competition for resources, and symbolic relationships. We will keep on mentioning about terrestrial ecosystems, and that is referring to a community of living organisms and their physical environment that is found on land. These ecosystems encompass a wide range of habitats such as forests, grasslands, deserts, wetlands, and tundra. Terrestrial life plays a crucial role in maintaining ecosystem health, providing essential ecosystem services such as oxygen production, carbon sequestration, soil fertility, and nutrient cycling. Now, there are 7 key aspects of life on land. First is biodiversity. This means or referring to the variety of life forms within a given ecosystem, including plants, animals, and microorganisms. The second one is habitat diversity. It refers to the range of different habitats present within a specific area, each with its unique environmental conditions and species composition. The third is ecological interactions. The complex relationships, interactions between organisms and their environment, including predation, competition, symbiosis, and nutrient cycling. The fourth one is adaptations. This is one of the key aspects of life and on land because it is referring to the specialized traits or characteristics that enable any organisms to survive and thrive in specific environmental conditions. Now, the ecosystem services, it offers benefits that provide the ecosystem to you, that the ecosystem provides to human beings and other living organisms, including air and water purification, soil formation, pollination, carbon sequestration, and climate regulation. And another important aspect that we have to bear in mind is the human impact on land. This human impact refers to the effects of what human beings do or of the human activities on the environment, including deforestation, urbanization, pollution, and climate change. Because it is important to note that this human impact lead to habitat loss, species extinction, and ecosystem degradation. So everything that we do in our environment matters. If we do good to the environment, it will be returned to us on hundredfold. The seventh and the last key aspect is conservation and management. This may refer to the things that we can do in order to conserve our natural resources. The actions and strategies aimed at protecting and preserving natural habitats, biodiversity, and ecosystem functions, including sustainable and management practices, habitat restoration, and conservation initiatives. Now, there are many challenges that we are facing or that the life on land are facing. Based on my research, there are 4 major challenges. The first one is the habitat loss and degradation due to deforestation, urbanization, and land conversion for agriculture and infrastructure development. This loss of habitat and biodiversity not only affects wildlife, but also undermines ecosystem health and resilience, with far-reaching consequences for ecosystem services, human well-being, and the functioning of the planet as a whole. Addressing these challenges requires effective conservation and management strategies that I think the whole world is doing in order to conserve our habitats. Efforts to mitigate the impact of human activities on terrestrial ecosystems. Before, in the Philippines, the lands are being converted for agriculture, but nowadays, the lands are being converted, agricultural lands are being converted for infrastructural development. I think that is the trend worldwide that we have to address. If that is what we have to do, convert our land to infrastructure, therefore, we must also do something to keep or to conserve our nature, that it will not run away for the future generations. The second challenge that the life on land is facing is the pollution from various sources, including industrial activities, agricultural runoff, and urban waste. These pose great threats to terrestrial ecosystems and the health of wildlife. Pollution from industrial activities, agricultural runoff, and urban waste introduces harmful substances such as chemicals, toxins, and waste products into terrestrial ecosystems, contaminating soil, water, and air. Something that I am very proud of in the Philippines are the projects by the previous leadership. They were really strict on checking the companies whether they throw their waste on our bodies of water. And I can say that nowadays we have cleaner bodies of water around the country. These pollutants can have detrimental effects on the health and well-being of wildlife, causing habitat degradation, reproductive problems, and chronic illnesses. Additionally, pollution disrupts ecosystem functioning, alters nutrient cycles, and degrades soil and water quality, leading to reduced biodiversity, loss of ecosystem services, and long-term ecological damage. Addressing pollution issues require implementing effective pollution control measures, reducing reliance on hazardous substances, promoting sustainable production and consumption practices. That's why in the Philippines, there are many stores that do not use plastics for the goods sold anymore. They are using what we call supot or paper bags because it is very easy to dissolve. Call that as compared to plastic that it will take hundreds of years before it can be decomposed. These actions are done to protect terrestrial ecosystems and the health of wildlife. The third challenge that the life on land is facing is the climate change. It exacerbates the challenges by altering temperature and precipitation patterns, leading to shifts in habitat suitability, increased frequency of extreme weather events, and disruptions of ecological processes. Climate change intensifies existing challenges by causing significant alterations to temperature and precipitation patterns. These changes can lead to shifts in the distribution of plant and animal population, as well as changes in the timing of critical life cycle events such as breeding, migration, and flowering. Additionally, climate change is associated with an increase in the frequency and severity of extreme weather events such as heat waves, droughts, floods, and storms, which can have devastating impacts on terrestrial ecosystems and wildlife populations. Furthermore, climate change disrupts ecological processes such as nutrient cycling, pollination, and species interactions, leading to cascading effects throughout ecosystems. Overall, addressing climate change requires urgent emissions, mitigate its impact, and adapt to the changes already underway to protect terrestrial ecosystems and biodiversity. The fourth and the last one is overexploitation of natural resources, such as overhunting, overfishing, and illegal logging. Further strains terrestrial ecosystems and threatens biodiversity. Invasive species also pose significant challenges by outcompeting native species, altering habitats, and disrupting ecosystem dynamics. This can lead to the declines in biodiversity, loss of key species, and degradation of ecosystem health and resilience. Invasive species exacerbate these challenges by competing with native species for resources, disrupting food chains and ecological relationships, and altering habitats. These invasions can result in the loss of native species, changing an ecosystem structure and function, and reduce ecosystem services, further compromising the health and stability of terrestrial ecosystem. Addressing these threats requires implementing sustainable management practices, enforcing regulations to prevent overexploration and illegal activities, and implementing measures to control and manage invasive species to protect biodiversity and ecosystem integrity. Overall, addressing these challenges requires concerted efforts to promote sustainable land management practices, habitat conservation and restoration, pollution control measures, and climate change mitigation and adaptation strategies. I know that this is very possible if all of us will do something to conserve the life on land. I think that's all. Let me end my talk with this significant line that life on land is like a strong, colorful quilt made from grass, trees, and animals, all working together to keep our planet healthy and full of variety. those are my insights about the 15th Sustainable Development Goal, Life on Land. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you, dear. Dear, could you stop sharing the screen? Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. Uh, thank you. Thank you. Just hold down. Yes. Now a little bit up, dear. Little bit up.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So you're
Thank
doing
you.
a screen
Thank you
shot,
very
yeah?
much. Yes. Dear Astara, would you like to share your views about the Eleanor presentation?
Yes, very much. Ma'am Eleanor, what a remarkable and comprehensive presentation there. Thank you so much. You took us through the life on land, highlighting challenges, and finally, call to action on SDG 15. And I'm really taken up by the last slide where you mentioned there, life on land is like a strong, colorful quilt made from grass, trees, and animals, all working together to keep our planet healthy and full of variety. You took us to the world of imagination at the beginning itself. Imagining and drifting away is also a way of de-stressing yourself. Thank you so much to enlighten us with your facts on SDG 15. Thank you so much.
So thank you, dear Astara. Thank you very much. Now, Dr. Mohammad Yasin, are you ready with your presentation, sir?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yes, sir. So I am making you a co-host. Yes, sir. Now you can share your screen, sir.
Okay, just a minute, please. Screen sharing is not still, it's disabled. Still, please.
Okay, just hold on, sir. I'm checking. Yes, sir. Now please go ahead.
Okay,
sir.
yeah, it's. Just a minute, please. May I have a call from my home? Just a minute, please.
Yeah, yes,
जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम
yes, sir.
जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम हाँ जी
Okay, so deforestation of wound on earth.
अच्छा
Yes,
बाद में बात करें मैं
I completely
कॉल करता
agree
हूँ
with
आपको
this.
ठीक है मैं भी कॉल बैक करता हूँ ठीक है ओके सलाम जी थैंक यू आई एम थैंकफुल टू Professor Dr. Esther Mala and especially to Dr. Supriya. She is kind enough that she gave me a chance to speak on a burning issue on many occasions. Thank you, Dr. Supriya, for it. And today's topic is also a very burning one, as we all know. And my topic is deforestation, a wound on earth. So I start without wasting a time. Deforestation stands as one of the most prominent marks on the face of our planet. It represents not only the loss of trees, but also a depletion of biodiversity, disruption of ecosystem, and a violation of human rights. This discussion delves into the multifaceted issue of deforestation, highlighting its profound impacts and proposing actionable solutions to heal the wound it inflicts upon Earth. First of all, we see what are its causes. At its core, deforestation results from various human activities, including agricultural expansion, lodging, infrastructure development, and urbanization. These activities often prioritize short-term economic gains over long-term sustainability, leading to the clearance of vast tracts of forest worldwide. And it has a long-lasting effect on the earth and human being. One of the most significant impacts of deforestation is the loss of biodiversity. Forests are home to a staggering array of plant and animal species, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. As trees are felled and habitats destroyed, countless species face the threat of extinction. The loss of biodiversity not only robs future generations of the wonders of the nature, but also undermines the health and stability of our planet Earth. Deforestation intensified climate change by releasing carbon stored in trees into the atmosphere. Forests act as vital carbon sinks, absorbing large quantities of carbon dioxide and helping to regulate the Earth's climate. When forests are cleared or degraded, this stored carbon is released, contributing to the greenhouse effect and further intensifying global warming. The resulting impact, such as rising temperature, extreme weather events, and disruption to agriculture system, pose grave threats to human well-being and livelihood. Deforestation excessively affects indigenous peoples and local communities who depend on forests for their livelihood and cultural identity. Indigenous communities often have deep spiritual and historical connection to their ancestral lands, which are threatened by deforestation and land grabs. As forests disappear, so too do the traditional knowledge, cultural practices, and livelihood of these communities, worsening social inequalities and injustice. And now, which type of the action plan can be taken by us? Addressing the issue of deforestation requires urgent and concerted action on multiple fronts. First and foremost, there is a need for stronger regulations and enforcement mechanism to protect forests and indigenous rights. Government must prioritize forest conservation and sustainable land use practices, while also ensuring the participation and empowerment of indigenous people and local communities in decision-making process. Education and awareness raising also play a vital role in combating deforestation. By increasing public understanding of the causes, consequences, and ethical dimensions of deforestation, we can foster a culture of environment stewardship and inspire collective action. Through workshops, seminars, and community outreach initiatives, we can empower individuals and communities to become advocate for forest conservation and champions of sustainability. To conclude the topic, deforestation represents a wound on earth that demands our immediate attention and action. By recognizing the profound impacts of deforestation on biodiversity, climate change, and human rights, and by implementing solutions that prioritize conservation, sustainability, and social justice, we can begin to heal this wound and ensure a more resilient and equitable future for all. At the end, my message is plant a tiny tree to save your generation. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, sir. Sir, would you like to do this gesture, sir? Joining hands?
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Yes. Just hold on. Sir, just hold on. You have to do this once. Okay. Sir, first, please, sir, please. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Please
yes.
adjust. Sir, please adjust your screen first, sir.
Lower it so we can see more of you. We can only see you up to the below your chin.
Yes. Now, yes.
No,
That's
little
better.
bit.
That's
Yes.
Yes. Okay, sir.
So
Yes, sir. So now please do this, sir.
Okay, thank you.
So Dr. Supriya, I'll take this screenshot. We can't see
Yes.
your namaste, sir. Put your hands together. Yes. No, again, please let us. Yeah. Again.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you to all. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Okay, sir. So now, moving ahead, sir, please, yes, sir. Sir, please, Mohammed, sir, please stop the screen. Yes,
Yes,
okay.
madam. Yes, please.
Yes, sir. Now, yes. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Okay. So this is the Dr. Mohammed Yasin from the land of Pakistan. Thank you very much, sir. Now it's a turn of our two young enthusiastic students from the land of Philippines, from the school St. Patrick School, Quezon City, Philippines. So yes, now it's my honor to call very young and energetic student, Bon Drio. Bon, are you ready with your presentation?
Yes, can you hear me properly?
Okay. Yes, Bon.
Can I be heard properly?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yes.
Okay. Let me just share my presentation real quick.
Yes, you are co-host, so you can share your presentation. And Tamar, be ready with your students also. And Nino, please be ready with your student. Okay, yes, that's great. We can see your presentation, fostering empathy and compensation. Please start.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay.
So, Bon, first, please introduce yourself.
I will. My name is Bon Gabriel Eldrio. I am a student of St. Patrick's School here in the Philippines, and today I will be talking about my research paper entitled "Fostering Empathy and Compassion: A Phenomenological Study of Students' Perceptions and Attitudes Towards Animal Welfare Education." Without further ado, let's begin. Our planet's biodiversity is of high importance as it provides us the foundation for sustainable development. Hence, it is crucial that we understand students' views on animals and their knowledge on animal welfare education. Okay, before we delve into the discussion, let's first have an overview. First, we'll be talking about the introduction, then the statement of the problem, frameworks, methodology, results and discussion, and finally, the conclusion and recommendation. First up, the introduction and the statement of the problem. The responsibility of safeguarding animal welfare is acknowledged as a human duty, with veterinarians often viewed as key advocates for animals. Animal welfare education organizations primarily focus on education and prevention, often targeting children to raise awareness and understanding. However, it's noteworthy that animal welfare education is not a prominent component of most animal science degree programs. A survey of students in the United States revealed that only a few universities offer dedicated animal welfare courses, emphasizing the need for improved education in this area. As for the problem of the study is the attitudes of students towards animals and their knowledge about animal welfare. Today, maintaining animal welfare has undeniably become a top priority for public policy in a growing number of nations, with stringent laws, both public and private, governing the welfare of animals under our care. Under the statement of the problem, we'll be answering four questions. The first one, how do students define and understand empathy and compassion in the context of animal welfare education? Second, what are the students' personal experiences and emotions when engaging with animal welfare education initiatives or activities? Third, how do students perceive the role of animal welfare education in shaping their attitudes and behaviors towards animals? And lastly, what are the challenges to students, educators, and the school in enhancing the attitudes and behaviors towards animals? Moving on to our theoretical and conceptual framework, here is our theoretical framework. Developmental psychology research explores how children acquire biological knowledge, particularly in relation to animals. Children's understanding of biology is believed to develop by drawing analogies to human biology using their extensive knowledge of their own bodies as a foundation. Factors such as direct contact with animals, exposure to rural life, and media influence contribute to or shaping children's perceptions of animals. The presence of empathy towards animals is considered crucial, as a lack of it is linked to childhood animal cruelty and subsequent antisocial behavior. For our conceptual framework, this diagram outlines key factors influencing the human to animal relationship. Animal welfare education is central, promoting compassion, preventing cruelty, and enhancing animal well being through informed choices and policies. Personal experiences raise awareness and empathy, shaping attitudes and behaviors. Empathy and compassion are crucial drivers of positive change, ensuring better animal care and protection. Ethical behavior towards animals safeguards their welfare, reflects societal values, and advances overall treatment of animals. Let's move on to the methodology of this research paper. This study employed a phenomenological research designed to understand students' attitudes and perceptions of animal welfare education. Qualitative research, which explores human experiences and viewpoints, is crucial for this purpose. This study was conducted in St. Patrick's School of Quezon City. This site was chosen in order to make data gathering more accessible and efficient for students who are willing to participate in research regarding animal welfare education. The participants of the study were the students of St. Patrick's School of Quezon City. The study made use of a purposive sampling technique. Here is our data collection method. In the research, an interview questionnaire was employed as a data collection tool. According to Creswell, in qualitative research, interviews are conducted when researchers ask one or more participants general, open-ended questions and record their responses. For data gathering procedure, it was done on school premises. The data gathering was first approved by the research advisor before being included. The researcher utilized an interview questionnaire. For data analysis, the study employed descriptive phenomenological analysis suitable for investigating topics with limited prior knowledge. It aimed to gain a deep understanding from the perspective of closely involved individuals. In this research, thematic analysis was chosen as a qualitative method, allowing for the systematic exploration of data to identify recurring patterns. Thematic analysis is known for uncovering nuanced meanings within textual material and is widely used in qualitative research. Moving on, let's talk about the results and the discussions of this research paper. For research question number 1, how do students define and understand empathy and compassion in the context of animal welfare education? Our first theme is the perceptions and attitudes towards animal welfare education. Most participants underscore the significance of animal welfare education, attributing multiple benefits to it. Some participants state that it's a pretty good way to teach kids how to treat and respect wildlife in general. Other participants add that animal welfare education imparts knowledge on caring for animals in various situations. As per existing literature, attitudes towards animals in the realm of animal welfare significantly impact both compassionate and humane behaviors, as well as negative actions such as cruelty. The literature also notes the growing popularity of animal welfare education interventions for children, with a focus on fostering positive interactions through addressing knowledge, attitudes, and behavior. Next, feelings towards animal cruelty. All participants expressed their sadness and anger regarding animal cruelty. A participant emphasizes that said participant thinks it's bad and it's a very horrible thing. If you were in the shoes of the animal, would you like to be hurt? Another participant shares their experience, stating that said participant has seen a lot in their neighborhood that kept hurting animals, even though these animals didn't do anything. These emotional reactions align with findings in the literature. The literature suggests that public awareness of animal rights has heightened societal responses to animal violence. Morton and colleagues additionally note that increased social and academic interest in animal abuse is attributed to a growing awareness of the significance of biodiversity in promoting sustainability. Question number 2: what are the students' personal experiences and emotions when engaging with animal welfare education initiatives or activities? First theme: experiences with animals and animal welfare related activities. Most participants have engaged in animal welfare related activities, with few participants having the most experience, participating in seminars arranged by the Bureau of Animal Industry. These seminars focused on teaching participants how to care for and prevent harm towards animals. The remaining few participants have experience for caring for pets. Previous studies on educational interventions have shown positive outcomes, including increased comfort with pets, enhanced understanding of pet care, stronger bonds with pets, and heightened awareness of animal welfare needs, improved knowledge about animals, and responsible pet ownership. These interventions are also associated with increased empathy, more compassionate treatment of animals, positive attitudes towards animals, and even the promotion of humane attitudes and empathy towards humans. Additionally, such interventions contribute to an improved understanding of animals and their sentience, highlighting the benefits of an in-class approach for positive change. Second, emotions towards animals. Regarding participants' emotions towards animals, almost all participants express joy during interactions. A participant finds it relaxing and highlights the positive impact of having a pet, especially during stressful times. However, one participant approaches animal interactions with caution, being gentle with dogs and cats, but expressing uncertainty and a sense of being terrified or petrified around other animals. The complexity of human attitudes towards animals is acknowledged, with cultural perceptions treating pets as family members. Despite the widespread view of animals as companions, some individuals still approach these companions with caution. Question number 3. How do students perceive the role of animal welfare education in shaping their attitudes and behaviors towards animals? First theme, the role of animal welfare education. Most participants recognize the role of animal welfare education in shaping students' attitudes and behaviors towards animals or providing knowledge on animal care, with one participant highlighting its significant role in today's society. Another participant stresses that animal welfare education teaches students to be careful and gentle with animals, drawing parallels with interpersonal relationships and emphasizing the importance of understanding animals' emotions. Another participant underscores the impact of animal welfare knowledge on community building, asserting how individuals treat animals reflects their personality traits, such as niceness and trustworthiness. According to literature, animal welfare education, particularly for children, is considered a fruitful approach for enhancing animal welfare, with interventions gaining popularity and aiming to foster positive interactions by addressing children's knowledge, attitudes, and behaviors. For the last question, what are the challenges to students, educators, and the school in enhancing the attitudes and behaviors towards animals? First, financial issues. One participant explains that one of the hurdles in regards to enhancing the attitudes and behaviors towards animals would be financial issues, saying that I think a variable that will hinder progress will be financial care. I get it. Some people are not always healthy. Some people have to take care of a pet on their own while they're financially struggling, and they wouldn't be able to provide a good place for their pets to eat and sleep, and they'll most likely be busy with their own financial struggles than their own pets. A literature further supports this statement, explaining that, according to the APPA survey, the collective expenditure by Americans on their pets in 2022 amounted to 136.8 billion. Next one, lack of cooperation and animal welfare education related activities. Some participants individually agree that the lack of cooperation in regards to animal welfare education related activities may hinder the enhancement of attitudes and behaviors towards animals, with one participant further explaining this, saying, I think non-cooperation to the activity or the teachers who are teaching, if the person being taught is being arrogant or rather stubborn on what they're learning and is only thinking about themselves. Meanwhile, another participant opens the topic regarding the lack of animal welfare education, saying, I think that the lack of animal welfare education in barangays or school hinders enhancing attitudes and behaviors towards animals. In a survey of graduate and undergraduate students in animal science programs in the United States, it revealed that only 6 of the top 10 land-grant universities in the United States offered animal welfare courses, and that the majority of students polled had never taken a class on animal welfare. Lastly, Animal Welfare Act and students' knowledgeability about laws relating to animal welfare. Hold on. In response to questions about their knowledge of animal welfare laws, only a few participants mentioned the Animal Welfare Act, specifically Republic Act number 8485, or the Animal Welfare Act of 1998, which aims to protect and promote the welfare of animals in the Philippines. This act regulates the facilities involved in the breeding, maintenance, keeping, treating, or training of animals as trade items or household pets, with birds included as pet animals. On the other hand, most participants admit a lack of knowledge about animal welfare laws, with one participant expressing a willingness to explore the topic further and acknowledging their unawareness of specific laws, but recognizing the illegality of cruelty. The perception that animal welfare may not be a priority in formal education, possibly due to its perceived irrelevance or insensitivity, is acknowledged in the context of educators' perspectives. Conclusions and recommendations. For our conclusion, to conclude, the study on students' perspectives regarding empathy, compassion, and animal welfare education underscores the importance of the latter in instilling positive values and responsible behavior towards animals. Participants express alignment with emphasizing the potential of educational interventions to enhance empathy, knowledge, and responsible pet ownership. The participants exhibit strong emotions, particularly sadness and anger towards animal cruelty, highlighting the societal impact of promoting awareness about animal rights. The connection between public awareness, social reactions to animal violence, and initiatives promoting empathy underscores the significance of such endeavors. Personal experiences shared by participants, whether through formal education or pet ownership, align with previous studies linking these experiences to positive outcomes like stronger bonds with animals and heightened awareness of their welfare needs. The joy expressed during interactions with animals emphasizes the emotional benefits associated with positive engagements. The perceived role of animal welfare education in shaping attitudes and behaviors is a consistent theme, emphasizing the importance of knowledge dissemination, aligning with literature on the positive impact of such interventions, especially for children. Challenges identified include financial issues, lack of cooperation, and insufficient integration of animal welfare education. Varying knowledge about existing laws related to animal welfare highlight potential gaps in education awareness. Addressing these challenges requires recognizing the interconnectedness of empathy, education, and societal attitudes towards animals. Strategies to overcome financial barriers, promote cooperation, and integrate relevant laws into educational curricula are crucial. The goal is to foster a society where empathy and compassion towards animals are collective commitments to integral to promoting the well-being of all living beings. Lastly, our recommendation. To the teachers should implement activities relating to animal welfare education for students in order for the students to become knowledgeable about animal welfare and its importance. To the school should provide more materials and activities relating to animal welfare education and provide professionals in the field in order to enhance the students' involvement with animal welfare education related activities. And lastly, to the parents should serve as a pillar of support and guidance for their children in regards to their knowledge about animal welfare. Supporting advocacies relating to animal welfare and animal welfare education along with their children will provide their children exposure to animal welfare education related activities. Once again, my name is G𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐿 𝐿. Thank you for listening to me, and let's learn, educate, and guide each other for a better future. Thank you.
Bravo, bravo, bravo. It's a really amazing. Bon, your presentation is really, it's a full of facts. And thank you very much for appealing presentation related to the animal welfare. Yes, if we promote the SDG 15, so definitely we have to take care about the animal welfare. Thank you very much. And in the chat box, I can see the comment of our mentor Astara. Amazing highlights about the fostering empathy. Bravo, Bon, Drive. So
Yeah, it's
yes,
from Christina.
everyone like
From Christina.
yes,
Yes.
it's Christina. Yeah, it's Christina. Yes.
I concur with her
So
comments. I concur with the comments.
yes.
Yeah. Well, it's very comprehensive.
Great.
And well, you know, I'm so proud to see students are doing research now. Kudos to Dr. Derry.
Yes. Now, please do this.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me take the screenshot. Smile, dear.
Yes, please smile. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
This is how you smile. Okay,
Thank
great.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And definitely you will become a very good research scholar and research supervisor also. So all the best. All the best to you. Okay. Yes, now it's a turn from the land of Georgia. Nino, are you ready with your speakers, the student speakers? Lizzie, are you ready?
Yes, we are here and ready.
Oh, okay, great, great. So are you presenting?
Yes.
Okay, yes. So now it's your turn. Please go ahead.
Huh? Benim de kalkıştı. Მაგრამ გახსნილი მქონდა.
Lizzie, can I help
Sorry,
you?
sorry.
No, 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 it's okay. Please take your own time.
Hı?
Konferentsja paralleelselt.
აკეთები უთხარით რა ამის მერე გამოვართ თქვა.
Dr. Surya, this is another Nino, is it? There's one more Nino, right? Who came?
Yes. Nino, please let me know if you need any help.
There is a tab of presentation at the near post attendee Zoom presentation 1-1.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, great. Okay, we can see. Nino, we can see your presentation.
Hello, we are from Georgia. We are in 𝐶𝐻, Badarakanda, and we are attending to you guys from Badarakanda.
Lizzie, dear Lizzie, please introduce yourself to all the mentors. Please introduce yourself.
We are from Georgia. I am Lizzie. Do you guys hear us?
Okay, yes, yes, we can hear you. Okay, please go ahead.
Okay. So, hello again, and we are here to present to you guys about life on land. Okay, let's start. First of all, what does life on land mean? A flourishing life on land is the foundation for our life on this planet. We are all part of it, of the planet ecosystem, and we have caused severe damage through it and deforestation, loss of natural habits, and land degradation. Promoting a sustainable use of our ecosystem and preserving biodiversity is not a cause. It is the key to our own survival. Everyone can help to make sure that we meet the global goals. Use these 12 targets to create action to protect and restore life on land.
We would like to tell you guys about our country's ecosystem and our country's nature.
This is my country, Georgia. My country is famous of its nature, climate, and geographical location is the main thing of its beauty. But like other countries, global warming and the injustice of waste concerns as well. We are doing everything to stop it. Okay, first of all, Georgian ecosystem. Georgia belongs to the number of the smallest countries in terms of area. Due to its geographical location, our motherland is one of the richest in the diversity of ecosystems. In Georgia, we find these types of ecosystems: semi-deserts, alpine lakes, meadows, forests, shabu fields, sea ecosystems.
Caucasus Mountain. Caucasus Mountain is the main part of the ecosystem of Georgia. It contributes a lot of year of Georgia.
Forests. We also have nature reserves in our country that contribute to the ecosystem and climate of Georgia. It also contributes greatly to one of the types of deciduous forest is beech forest. Beech forest is the widespread in Georgia. It occupies 15% of the country's territory, and its forests are good for our health.
Our school, the universe, is very active in environmental protection. We make presentation, we go out and pick trash from the streets. On April 22 in school, we organize a conference named 17th Development Goal. We also went to different schools to give presentations on natural phenomena and how they benefit or harm the earth.
Also, this is a poster that took second place. The theme of the competition was environmental protection. The school also won the civic education program, a technique competition among schools in the region, and won opportunity to participate in the Leader Schools Forum, which held in July 2023. And the main question is, what does our country do to cope with global warming? First of all, save forest ecosystem. Second, reducing greenhouse gases in the power generation and transforming sector by 15% by 2030. Second, promoting low carbon approaches in the building sector. That's it. Thank you. I hope this presentation was interesting to you, and also I hope it was inspiring to you. And thank you.
Thank you very much, Nino. Your students Lizzie and other one is?
His name is Nika.
Lizzie, what? Nika. Okay. Yes. So great. Would you like to do this? Would you like to do this gesture? Yes.
Yes. Smile.
Okay. Smile.
𝐏𝐞𝐚𝐥, smile. Kārkārt, Lizzie.
1 minute. Smile. Rita.
Okay.
Oh, the
Thank
message.
you.
One more. The message keep popping. One more, dear. One more time. One time.
That's okay.
Smile. One more time. Yes. Yes, Nino, you come in also. Yeah. Great.
Wait, Lizzie.
Yeah, done.
Thank you.
you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Dear Christiana, would you like to say something about this trio, educator and the two intellectual students from the land of Georgia?
Good morning to all, and I want to say hello to Nino and their teams. It's excellent presentation about the land of Georgia. Thank you. We have now a better view and nice point of forest and how it's important to protect the forest and reduce our I need the word, but presenting, promoting low energy house living and live on the earth. Thank you for that. Thank you, Nino, for your effort.
Thank you.
Dr. Parul, would you like to say something?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, would you like to say something about the spirit of these two students?
The presentation was very nice. I was resonating with the presentation that I also had given for my classroom. So I absolutely resonate with both the students. And I really like the presentation when they have highlighted that Georgia, the population size and all. And I really like the presentation of the girl. And I feel that the boy who was sitting alongside the girl was a bit shy. So here also I can see that women are more empowered than the males. So it was very nice to see the presentation. Very nice.
Obviously,
Okay.
the teenagers are very shy now. Very shy.
Yes.
Compared to
So
girls,
thank you, Nino. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you very much. Okay. So yes, we can see that your presentation is appreciated by each and everyone. Thank you. Thank you very much for your sincere efforts. Thank you. Yes. Okay. So now it's a turn. Tamar, are you ready with your student? Tamar? I am making you co-host here. Are you ready?
Tamar will share presentation.
But there is so much noise. Actually, you have joined with the two devices. Okay, so Ivan, are you ready? Yes, we can see that. Yes, Ellen. Ellen, please go ahead.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, great. You are looking very
Can
nice.
you hear me?
Please go ahead. Yes, yes, we can hear you and we can see you. Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Let's start.
Yes, okay.
SDG 15. What is SDG 15? SDG 15 stands for Sustainable Development Goals 15, which is one of the 17 goals established by the United Nations in 2015 as part of the 2013 Agenda for Sustainable Development 12. The goal of SDG 15 is to protect, restore, and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystems. Sustainably manage forests, combat desertification, health and reverse land degradation, health biodiversity loss. Now, this goal emphasizes the importance of conserving and restoring land-based ecosystems such as forests, wetlands, drylands, and mountains by 2030. It aims to ensure that we are making efforts to protect natural habitats and deforestation and preserve biodiversity. The logo of SDG 15. The logo for SDG 15, which represents life on land, is part of the Sustainable Development Goals visual identity. It typically features a stylized image of greenery or land symbolizes terrestrial ecosystems. The logo is used worldwide to promote and communicate the importance of the goal. For official use, there are guidelines provided by the United Nations on how to use the SDG logos, including SDG 15. There's guidelines ensure that the logos are used correctly and consistently to maintain their recognition and important. If you are interested in using the logo or seeing it, you can find it on official United Nations Sustainable Development website or related communications materials 21. Remember, the logo is a visual representation to raise awareness and inspire actions towards preserving life on land. What is an ecosystem? An ecosystem is a biological community of interesting organisms and their physical environment. It's essentially a network where plants, animals, and other organisms work together with abiotic factors like rock, temperature, and humidity to form a bubble of life. In an ecosystem, every living and non-living component is interconnected. Biotic factors include all the living parts of all the non-living elements like climate, soil, water, and sunlight. These components are linked through nutrient cycles and energy flows, creating a complex systems where each part depends on the other either directly or indirectly. Ecosystems can vary greatly in size, from small tide pools to large forests or even entire biomes, which are largizations of land, sea, or atmosphere characterized by specific types of plants and animals. The balance within an ecosystem in delicate and changes in one factor can have significant effect on the entire system. Ecosystems in Georgia. Georgia ecosystems are incredibly diverse and provide a large of eco. Here are some highlights. Forests covering approximately 43% of the country. Georgia is among the richest in biodiversity for countries with Medicaid. Endemic species. The flora includes around 4,113 vascular plant species, within about 900 being Caucasian or Georgian endemics. Fauna. There are 60,015 animal species described in Georgia, including endemic species such as an Algerian lizard. Protected areas. About 11% of Georgia is covered by protected areas, safeguarding biodiversity and ecosystem services. Climate benefits. Georgian ecosystems, including forests, soils, and submerges, can store significant amounts of carbon, aiding in climate change mitigation. Climate change impact. Rising temperatures and variable rainfall are impacting ecosystems, affecting habitats and species distribution. These ecosystems not only support a wide area of species, but also often benefits like clean water, storms protection, and recreational opportunities. Georgian endemic animal species. Georgia is home to a variety of endemic animal species, which are species that are native to Georgia and not naturally found elsewhere. Here are some of the notable endemic animals of Georgia. Urus etricus, an exciting species of bear that was endemic to Europe, Asia, and North Africa during the Pliocene through Plestros, from living from approximately 5 million to 100,000 years ago. Caspian red deer, one of the earthmost subspecies of red deer, sometimes called mara, noble deer, or eastern red deer. South Georgia pinta, also known as third Georgian teal, is the nominate subspecies of the yellow-billed pintail, a duck in the dabbling duck subfamily, Antini. It is endemic to the large subtropic island of South Georgia and its accompanying archipelago. South Georgia shag, also known as the South Georgia cormorant, is also marine cormorant native to South Georgia and five other subantarctic islands in South Atlantic Ocean. Additionally, there are endemic freshwater fish such as loach, also named flashes, Passcode, and Alazani Kobe, and the scraper Capotera svanterica. Georgian endemic plant species. Beachwinter pine, a pine species found in Caucasus region, particularly in Georgia. Madrigalian birch, a unique species of birch tree native to the region. Georgian almond, a species of almond that is native to Georgia. Pontic rhododendron, a species of rhododendron that grows in the Caucasus and is endemic to Georgia. How to protect ecosystems. Protecting ecosystems is essential for maintaining biodiversity and the natural balance of our environment. Here are some effective ways to protect ecosystems. Conserve water. Use water efficiently by fixing leaky focusses, taking shorter showers, and turning off the tap while brushing your teeth. Save energy. Turn off lights and appliances when not to use. And choose energy efficient products. Sustainable food choice. Buy local and organic products. Is consider growing your own vegetables to reduce your carbon footprint. Composting. Reduce landfill waste by composting organic matter, which also enriches the soil. Eco-friendly products. Choose products that are made without harmful chemicals and opt for recyclable items over disposable ones. Next one. Harmony in diversity. Protect our ecosystems for sustainable future. Harmony in diversity. Protect our ecosystems for a sustainable future. This slogan emphasizes the importance of maintaining the delicate balance within ecosystems, which are composed of diverse species and elements. It calls for action to safeguard those systems to ensure a sustainable future for all. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, dear. Thank you very much. Yes. Would you like to do this?
Yeah.
Okay, just hold down. I'm giving you a spotlight.
Yes. Okay. Are you ready, dear?
Okay.
Your hands together. Oh, your screen went off. The screen went off.
Yes. Tamar, please tell her to join again or switch on the camera.
And did we highlight her? I think you highlighted her, right? Spotlight her. Done
Yes.
already.
Tamar, please tell her. Tamar, could you listen me?
I think
Tamar,
connection.
please tell her to switch on the camera. Yes. I think Estara, you and me have to be ready with the.
I'm ready actually.
With the finger on the phone.
Yeah, no, I was ready. I
Yes,
was
yes.
about to say, and then it went off the screen. You know, I think disconnected.
Yes,
No, she
yes,
hasn't even put up the.
Yes.
She hasn't even put up her palm.
Yes.
I think connection
Yes,
issue.
yes, yes. I am checking. Yes, I'm checking with the Tamar.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to be fast. Some of them cannot wait.
Yes. Yes. Tamar, could you listen?
Yeah. I don't know whose one is this coming in.
Yes.
Okay.
Dear, please switch on your camera. Tamar, please tell her. Iane, please switch on your camera. Could you listen me? Please switch on your camera.
I can't allow camera.
Okay. Ivani's.
Yes. Ivan, tell her
Yes.
to switch on the camera. Yeah, please tell her to switch on the camera. Tell your friend to switch on your camera.
I can't on camera. It.
Okay, you can't open the camera. Okay, no issue. Tamar, could you listen me? Tamar, are you there? Okay. Anyway, no issue. We can take the screenshot from the live chats. Okay. Now, Dr. Daddy, can we call your student, Alize? Okay. Alize, are you ready?
Yes, yes. Am I audible? Can you hear
Yes,
me?
loud and clear.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
Wait.
So, Alize, first we will take your screenshot with the gesture because your battery is down, right? Yeah, okay. First, please do this.
Like this.
Just hold on. Yes. Okay. Smile. Smile. Thank you. Okay. Now you can share your screen. Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Greetings, everyone. Before I present, I would like to say that I am truly honored to have an opportunity to present the importance and impact of having an afforestation activity in school in order to create the sustainable campus with the relation to the SDG number 15, Life on Land. Climate change is a growing global issue that is threatening the sustainability of our planet. It already has caused many negative effects, such as an increase in greenhouse gas emissions, which led to various phenomena. And the powerful tool to mitigate the impact of climate change is afforestation. But firstly, what is afforestation? According to Bajan 2022, afforestation is when tree planting occurs in an area without trees, creating a new forest. In addition, FAO stated that it is done in order to combat deforestation and lessen the effects of climate change, as it emphasizes the significance of planting new forests. Moreover, according to Wharton 2022, some of the benefits that afforestation can provide are the reduction of greenhouse gas emissions, enhancement of soil quality, prevention or stopping desertification, giving local wildlife habitat, building windbreaks, and possibly even improving the water quality. However, afforestation does not only give aid to the environment but to the humans as well. Based on the study of Kaur and many more in 2019, children who took part in afforestation activities fared far better academically and psychologically than those who did not. On the top of that, by Villanueva and many more in 2019 showed that afforestation may benefit mental health as well, since having more trees around showed a significant reduction in symptoms of depression and anxiety. As for the problem of the study, it was answered by the following questions. What benefits do afforestation initiatives provide for a sustainable campus? And what are the challenges of a school in its afforestation initiatives? And for the conceptual framework, it serves as the roadmap for the study. It shows the relevant concepts for study and the relation of those concepts to each other. It starts with the relationship between afforestation and sustainable campus. Then, it shows the afforestation program implemented in a school to achieve a sustainable campus, along with the impact and challenges it brings. Lastly, it presents the possible cause of these challenges and the solution made up to solve these challenges. For the methodology, the research design used for this study is a qualitative case study, and according to Robert Yin in 2018, the research method entails collecting and analyzing qualitative data from one or more cases to examine and comprehend a phenomenon of interest. The qualitative case study typically involves in-depth data gathering techniques and data analysis techniques. The study was conducted at St. Patrick's School of Quezon City in the Philippines. This location was chosen since it was accessible to the researcher and the researcher had prior knowledge and familiarity with the school and its community, making it a convenient choice to conduct the research study. As for the sampling technique, purposive sampling technique was used for the study. Purposive sampling employs an unprobability method where the researcher uses their knowledge to select research participants that they would aid them in meeting the goals of the study. The research participants for the study are all teachers at the school, and they were chosen because the school teachers offer a huge influence on the school to achieve a sustainable campus through afforestation initiatives. The instrument used in the study is an online survey in the form of a questionnaire that consists of multiple open-ended questions that are handed to respective respondents. As for the data gathering procedure, it was done by distributing an open-ended online survey to the teachers of St. Patrick's School through a social media platform. Lastly, for the data analysis, thematic data analysis was used since the data collection method aims to identify and analyze patterns or themes within the data. Moving on to the results of the study, it showed that not all teachers are familiar with afforestation. However, some of them have an idea of what it is. The results also revealed that there are afforestation-related programs in the school such as tree planting and 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐭. 𝐒𝐿 is an SDG with the mission to bring innovative minds together to create real-time activities and be a part of an extraordinary initiative to protect and save the planet. The results also imparts that benefits of afforestation in school. This healthy includes fresh and healthy breathing space, giving additional aesthetic value to the school, shading from the harmful UV rays, creating a greener environment, lessening pollution like greenhouse gas emissions, and it creates sanctuary for birds. Furthermore, the results showed that one of the most concerns of the research participants for the Afforestation Initiative program is the lack of enough space or limited room for planting inside the school campus. Besides, the problem of finding an area with good quality soil is also a major concern based on the gathered data. The results exhibit the lack of manpower, community support, effort, consistency, budget, lack of knowledge, awareness, and lack of proper utilization of resources in the school. And after a thorough consideration and assessment in regard to the findings and qualitative case, the researcher recommends the following. Number one, create funding programs or donation boxes to help gather enough money to support the activities relating to the afforestation. 2. Initiate seminar, webinar, or online conferences that talk about afforestation in order to encourage people to help in afforestation activities and to increase the knowledge about it as well. 3. Partner with environmental organizations to gain support, resources, and additional knowledge from them. 4. Develop a comprehensive plan on where to plant trees so that there will be more space for tree planting activities. 5th is incorporate afforestation and other field-related into it to the school curriculum to improve their understanding of sustainability and the importance of preserving the environment. 6. Establish a team that's responsible for afforestation programs in the school. And lastly, 7. Broaden the research setting of the study and know the procedure and considerations for initiating the afforestation programs. And here are the references for this presentation. And that's all. Thank you.
It was very nice
Okay,
presentation.
thank you very much. Yes, it's a really nice presentation. Thank you. Alice, could you please switch on your camera once? Okay, thank you very much. Yes, dear Estara, would you like to say something? Would you like to share your views about this presentation? Yes.
Yeah, I have to congratulate Dr. Terry's students. They are all into research, which it's really admirable. It's admirable and it's really encouraging for other students and educators to follow the same pursuit, because we are molding future leaders. Not only, we are not talking about political leaders, we are talking about leaders in academicians, real academicians. So congratulations, well narrated and well planned research slides. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Alice. Thank you. Thank you. And I admire your all sincere efforts. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Okay. So now moving ahead, I would like to call Zaligo. Zaligo, are you ready with the St. Patrick School, the student of St. Patrick School?
Hello, yes, ma'am. I'm ready po.
Okay, yes.
Let me share my screen.
Uh-huh.
वापस हमने
Yes, we can see your yes, we can see your presentation. Please start.
Good day, everyone. My name is 𝐒𝐿𝐿𝐿 𝐏𝐿𝐿 from St. Patrick's School of Quezon City, and I'm presenting you my thesis paper about SDG 15, Life on Land, entitled Exploring Biodiversity in the School, a case study into the trees and fauna of the school environment. So first off, I'm starting my presentation with a quote from Einstein, which is, look deep into nature, then you will understand everything better. Albert Einstein shows how we can learn from nature. It says, when we spend time in nature, we learn more than just science. Nature teaches us about life and how everything is connected. Introduction. The complex web of life that envelops us is proof of enormous variety of species in our planet. Biodiversity, sometimes known as the variety of Earth, includes not only the enormous number of species, but also the complex ecosystems they generate. This abundance of life, both big and little, is vital to preserving the health of our planet and the welfare of its inhabitants. Starting the adventure to discover and comprehend the biodiversity within our own school environment, in the context of this study, exploration of the hidden world of the trees and wildlife that survive within the walls of our educational facility, illuminating the frequently ignored residents of our local surroundings. The aims of this study was to understand the comprehensive and detailed inventory of the trees and fauna found within our school environment. Number 2, explore local ecosystems and their significance in conservation and educational efforts. Number 3, analyze and promote awareness and appreciation for the biodiversity that thrives within our immediate surroundings. The research used a qualitative case study approach to achieve the research goals. This method will allow us to gather rich and nuanced information about the diverse species and their interactions within our school ecosystem, and appreciation for the aesthetic and ecological value of our environment. We hope to shed light on hidden wonders that make our school a unique and vibrant hub of biodiversity. Statement of the problem. In recent years, there has been a growing recognition of the importance of biodiversity in school environments for both educational and ecological purposes. However, there remains a gap in our understanding of specific dynamics and interactions within these ecosystems, particularly concerning the trees and fauna present within the school grounds. Despite efforts to promote biodiversity awareness in educational settings, there is limited qualitative research that delves into the intricate relationships between various species and their environment within school boundaries. Therefore, this qualitative research aims to address the following questions. What are the various species of trees and fauna that are present within the school environment? Number 2, how do these trees and fauna contribute to overall ecological balance and biodiversity of the school grounds? Number 3, what challenges have been encountered in the conservation and preservation of the school's biodiversity, especially concerning trees and faunas? Methodology. For my research design, I used qualitative case study, a single case study, local, St. Patrick's School of Quezon City. Data gathering procedure, I would ask permission first on the person that I'm gonna ask, then send through messenger or private messages or interview. Participants, senior high school students. Sampling technique, purposive sampling, and data analysis procedure, I used thematic analysis. Results and discussions. Research question 1. What are the various species of trees and fauna that are present within the school environment? For the first theme, diversity of species, participants highlighted the rich diversity of species within the school environment, including various types of trees, insects, reptiles, and small birds. Participant 1 said, our school grounds are home to a diverse range of trees, local trees such as the banaba, nara, acacia, bamboo trees, and wildlife. We have a variety of birds like zebra dove, sparrows, chestnut munia, pied fantails, and black-necked oriole. Participant 2 said that I've noticed butterflies, bees, and some lizards, and geckos roaming around. It's amazing to see such a variety of life thriving here. The participants illustrate the presence of a diverse array of species within the school grounds, ranging from different types of trees to various forms of wildlife. The theme underscores the importance of the school environment as a habitat for numerous organisms contributing to overall biodiversity. Research question 2. How do these trees and fauna contribute to overall ecological balance and biodiversity of the school grounds? Research question 2 theme is ecological contributions. Participants emphasize the vital role of trees and fauna in maintaining ecological balance and biodiversity within the school grounds. Trees provide habitat, food, and shelter for various animals, while fauna such as insects contribute to pollination and nutrient cycling. Participant 5 said that the trees provide shade and habitat for birds and insects. They also help improve air quality and reduce noise pollution. Participant 3 said, the presence of a diverse fauna ensures pollination of flowers and dispersal of seeds, contributing to growth and regeneration of plant species. The team highlighted the multifaceted ecological contributions of trees within the school environment, from providing habitat and food to supporting essential ecological processes, like pollination, seed dispersal, and these organisms play a crucial role in sustaining the overall health and balance of the ecosystem. Research question number 3. What challenges have been encountered in the conservation and preservation of the school's biodiversity, especially concerning the trees and fauna? Research question 3. Theme is Challenges in Conservation and Preservation. Participants identified various challenges in conserving and preserving the school's biodiversity, particularly concerning trees and faunas. These challenges include habitat loss due to development invasive species, pollution, and limited awareness and resources for the conservation efforts. Participant 6 said, urbanization and development pose a threat to our school's green spaces. We've already lost some trees to some construction projects. Participant 4 said, invasive species like the Asian longhorn beetle have started affecting our trees and it's difficult to control their spread. The team extracted challenges faced in conserving and preserving the biodiversity of the school environment, especially regarding trees and fauna. Urbanization, invasive species, and pollutions are identified as significant threats, highlighting the need for proactive conservation and strategies and increased awareness and support from the school community and relevant stakeholders. Recommendations. Implement biodiversity education programs. Develop and implement biodiversity education programs aimed at raising awareness among students, teachers, and the broader school community about the importance of conserving and preserving the school's biodiversity. Number 2. These programs could include interactive workshops, field trips, and hands-on activities to engage participants and foster a deeper appreciation for the natural world. Number 3. Promote sustainable land management practices. Encourage the adoption of sustainable land management practices within the school grounds, such as native plant landscaping, habitat restoration, and eco-friendly gardening techniques. These practices can help enhance biodiversity while also providing valuable learning opportunities for students to actively participate in conservation efforts. Number 4, collaborate with local conservation organizations. Forge partnerships with local conservation organizations and experts to provide expertise, resources, and support for biodiversity conservation initiatives. Collaborative efforts can leverage more collective knowledge and resources to address conservation challenges more effectively and sustainably. Number 5, regular monitoring and assessment. Establish a system for regular monitoring and assessment of biodiversity within the school environment to track changes over time. Identify emerging threats and evaluate the effectiveness of conservation measures. This ongoing monitoring can inform adaptive management strategies and facilitate evidence-based decision-making for biodiversity conservation. Conclusion. This qualitative research has shed light on the diverse array of trees and fauna present within the school environment and their significant contributions to ecological balance and biodiversity. However, it has also highlighted that the various challenges encountered in conserving and preserving the school's biodiversity, including habitat loss, invasive species, and limited awareness and resources. And I'm ending this wait, not yet. Moving forward is essential to prioritize biodiversity conservation efforts within the school setting by implementing targeted education programs, promoting sustainable land management practices, fostering collaboration with the local conservation organizations, and establishing a robust monitoring and assessment framework. By taking proactive measures to protect and enhance the school biodiversity, we can create a more resilient and ecologically vibrant environment for current and future generations to enjoy and learn from. Now I'm ending this presentation with another quote. Let us give Mother Earth the respect she deserves and cherish the land that sustains all life. Together, we can ensure a future where every creature thrives in harmony with nature. Thank you everyone for listening. Again, my name is 𝐒𝐿𝐬𝐿𝐿 𝐿 from 11 STEM B, presenting you my research paper, which is about SDG 15, Life on Land. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Jero. Thank you. Could you please stop the screen?
Hello?
Yeah, can you please
stop sharing your screen?
Yes,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Yes.
Your gesture,
There you
please. Yeah, your gesture, please, dear.
Okay. Please do this.
Yes, yes. Fine. Done,
Thank
dear.
you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Right. So, dear Astara, please share your views about this presentation.
What I'm going to say, really, I'm so taken up, because we are all researchers, we are involved in this kind of work. We know how to appreciate when children are doing it. Wow, they are putting us to shame. We should be doing better work, better presentation. Look at their presentation, Look at their presentation. It's so captivating, I'm so fascinated. And, with this sort of presentation, if all of us do, I think the students who doesn't even want to study or even people feel bored, they'll be all glued to the screen. Yeah, because, as human beings, our brain capture exciting things, beautiful things, colorful things. You see? So this is what something which we got to learn from this student. Yeah, not only the facts and figures. Yeah, facts and figures we can get by, and the way he narrated, he articulated question, finding. Wow, really, we are learning together with him. Thank you so much, dear. Is it 𝐒𝐿𝐬𝐿, right? Yeah, thank you so much. Dr. Derry, yeah, so we won't say
Dr. Derry, your students are tremendously doing remarkable job. They are doing remarkable job, sir. I must say, outstanding students, sir. Outstanding students.
Yeah, you see, if the leader is not right, if the educator, the teacher is not right, how can the student excel, right? So the credit goes to the teacher, the leader also, right? So we are so proud of you, Dr. Derry. Please keep me as your friend always. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Derry. Thank you. And thank you, sir. From bottom of my heart, the whole team Witty Gossip Association, sir, is truly humbled and honored to have the participants, sir, from your school, sir. We are actually, sir, we really salute all your efforts, sir. Your students are preparing these kind of research on biodiversity and on our ecosystem, and these all kind of research is dedicated to our Mother Earth. So, sir, it's a really remarkable job, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, one more thing, dear. In Malaysia, I'm trying to do all this in our school. I'm going to check the school, you know, the educators, whether they have started or not. You see, so we have to encourage our educators to guide the students to go into research. Yeah, what more the high school students? Yeah, it can contribute to
Definitely.
their
And
respective
actually, even I like this idea that we have to look our surroundings. We
Yes.
have to do research in the premises of the higher
Yes.
education institutes, right?
Yes.
Yes, definitely. So I like this idea, and definitely in near future with the students of my agriculture stream, definitely I will do this kind of research also. So
Bravo,
it's a
bravo.
really great idea. Yes,
Yes.
it's a really great idea, and definitely I will take the help and support of the Dr. Dairy's guidance.
Dairy.
Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
So
Yes,
next year
thank you,
we
sir.
are looking forward to have more of your students next year.
Yes,
Thank you.
sure, definitely. And Tamar, this is my last call for you. Uh, Dear, if possible, please switch on your camera. Tamar, I think she is having her lecture. Tamar, if possible, please switch on your camera because we have done all the presentation. Okay. Yes.
Yeah,
Tamar actually is not listening. Yes.
Yeah,
So
Christina
have
shared
done
something.
all the students' presentation today.
Yeah, Christina said Philippines
Yes.
St. Patrick.
Tamar. Okay.
Here? She's here? Is Tamar here?
Yes. Excellent. Yes. Christiana
She
says
mentioned. Yeah.
yes, the excellent presentation from the St. Patrick School. Yes, so we have done with the all student presentation, and now this is turn with our leader from the St. Patrick School, Quezon City, Philippines. So, Dr. Derry, now it's your turn, sir. Please present your views, your thoughts. Yes, sir.
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Dari Takanay, currently the Director for Academics of St. Patrick's School of Quezon City in the Philippines. I'm very happy to be proud of, I'm very happy and honored to be part of this conference. And for today, I'll be presenting my advocacy for the conservation of endangered animals and trees in the Philippines. It's a qualitative research approach, and hopefully this can inspire also other educators to hopefully be able to do the same in their local context. So let me start now. So today we will delve into the critical aspect of sustainability and environmental conservation, particularly focusing on the UN SDG goal number 15, life on land within the context of the Philippines. And the SDG aims to protect, restore, and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystems, sustainably manage forests, and combat desertification, halt and reverse land degradation, and even halt biodiversity loss. So in the Philippine context, in the Philippines, biodiversity is rich and diverse, including also with the other Asian countries. Yet it faces significant threats due to the habitat destruction, climate change, and the unsustainable practices. And one of my students made mention that even here in the local community, there are already endangered animals. And these endangered animals and trees are particularly vulnerable, and their conservation is essential for really maintaining an ecosystem that is balanced and preserving biodiversity. These are the objectives of my presentation: to understand the current status of the endangered animals and trees in the Philippines and identify key challenges and factors contributing to the endangerment of the species. And the third is to explore potential solutions and strategies for their conservation and advocate for the importance of protecting this species through the qualitative research findings. So these are the current endangered animals and trees data in the Philippines. According to the recent studies in the Philippines dated 2020, the Philippines is home to numerous endangered species, including the very well-known Philippine eagle or the monkey-eating eagle, the tamarao, it looks like a carabao or a buffalo, the Philippine tarsier, it's a very small monkey. This is a tarsier, it's a toy, and the various endemic tree species as the Nara tree and the Philippine teak, the habitat loss, the illegal logging, the poaching, and the climate change are major threats to their survival. So this is the deforestation status in the Philippines. So you see here that the current forest cover really endangered. So we roughly have around only 47,000 hectares, or we have 47,000 hectares of forest destroyed annually. Imagine. So we need all the help that we can do to hopefully be able to educate the young ones of the need to protect the environment. And currently, the current population of the Philippines is more than 100 million, but projected to reach around 125 million by 2030. And most people, particularly the poor, depend on the biodiversity. We have 114 species of amphibians, 240 protected areas, and 228 key biodiversity areas. 342 species of reptiles and 68% are endemic. And the fourth most important country in the bird endemism with 695 species and more than 52,177 described species, half of which are endemic. And fifth in the world in terms of the total plant species, half of which also are endemic, and home to 5 of 7 known marine turtle species in the world, including the green turtle, the hawksbill, the olive ridley, the loggerhead, and the leatherback turtles. Now, the conservation of endangered animals and trees in the Philippines faces significant challenges, necessitating a deeper understanding of the issues at hand. Therefore, the following research questions was a guide in this qualitative study, the main factors contributing to the endangerment of animals and trees in the Philippines, and how do the local communities perceive the importance of conserving endangered species, and what strategies can be implemented to enhance the conservation efforts of endangered animals and trees in the Philippines. So this was a qualitative research adopted through Robertine's case study approach, focusing on the proposed sampling of 15 participants from schools and the local government officials involved in the environmental conservation efforts. And data was collected through interviews and analyzed thematically. And this was the result. What are the main factors contributing to the endangerment of animals and trees in the Philippines? So the extracted theme was habitat destruction and fragmentation. Participants highlighted habitat destruction and fragmentation as one of the primary factors contributing to the endangerment of animals and trees in the Philippines. Deforestation, driven by urbanization, the agricultural expansion, and illegal logging has led to the loss of the critical habitats for many or numerous species in the country. Now, our forests are disappearing at an alarming rate due to illegal logging and land conversion for agriculture, and many endangered species are losing their homes, pushing them closer to extinction from a local government official. The expansion of urban areas in encroaching upon natural habitats, forcing wildlife to compete to shrinking space. Without intact ecosystems, many species cannot survive, from an environmental advocate. And deforestation not only affects animals, but also disrupts the balance of our ecosystem. Without trees, we lose vital services like clean air, water regulation, and climate regulation from a school teacher. And with research question number 2, what are the main factors contributing to the endangerment of animals and trees in the Philippines? The extracted theme was community awareness and involvement. The data expressed varying levels of awareness and involvement in conservation efforts. While some demonstrated a strong understanding of the importance of conserving endangered species, others showed limited awareness or interest in this issue, or no interest at all. Now, conserving endangered species is crucial for maintaining the balance of our ecosystems and preserving the biodiversity. As stewards of the environment, it is our responsibility to protect the species for future generations. From an environmental advocate, unfortunately, many people in our community are not aware of the significance of endangered species conservation. They prioritize short-term economic gains over long-term environmental sustainability from a local government official. We need to educate our youth about the importance of biodiversity and the role each individual plays in the conservation efforts. By instilling a sense of responsibility rely on, we can foster a culture of environmental stewardship by a school teacher. And the extracted data illustrated the spectrum of attitude towards conservation within the local communities. While some participants recognized the intrinsic value of preserving this endangered species, others highlighted the need for greater awareness and education. And overall, the theme underscored the importance of community engagement and education in fostering a collective commitment to conservation. And the last question was that, what are the strategies that can be implemented to enhance the conservation efforts of endangered animals and trees in the Philippines? The extracted theme was the policy and enforcement challenges. Participants identified challenges related to policy implementation and enforcement as significant barriers to conservation efforts. Inconsistent enforcement of environmental laws and regulations, and coupled with, this is very sad, corruption and the lack of resources hinders the effective conservation strategies. Our laws are only as good as their enforcement. Without strict enforcement and penalties for violators, illegal activities such as logging and poaching will continue to thrive from a local government official. There is a need for stronger collaboration between government agencies, the NGOs, and the local communities to address the root causes of biodiversity loss. Together, we can develop and implement comprehensive conservation plans from an environmental advocate. And we must prioritize the protection of our remaining natural habitats through reforestation, habitat restoration, and sustainable land management practices. Conservation should be integrated in all levels of decision-making planning processes from a school teacher. So this theme highlighted the importance of strengthening policy enforcement and fostering collaboration among stakeholders to enhance conservation efforts. Participants emphasized the need for holistic approach that addresses both the socio-economic drivers of biodiversity loss and the systemic challenges facing conservation initiatives. Furthermore, the theme underscored the critical role of governance and collective action in achieving sustainable conservation outcomes. Now, it is very relevant, especially for school owners, the teachers, the administrators of the curriculum process on how endangered animals and trees be integrated in the curriculum of a school. Integrating education about endangered animals and trees, not just watching it through cartoons or television, but into the school curricula is crucial for raising awareness and fostering a sense of environmental stewardship among our students. So here is an example of the process that you can actually incorporate regarding the importance of the important topic of endangered species and trees into our curriculum. There should be, of course, the needs assessment and the curriculum mapping. Conduct a needs assessment to determine the level of understanding and awareness among students regarding endangered animals and trees. Then you have to map out existing curriculum standards and identify opportunities for integrating content related to biodiversity, conservation, and endangered species and ecosystem. The second is the curriculum development. Not all teachers and educators are curriculum experts, but we need all the help that we can to be able to help our teachers in the school design interdisciplinary lessons and activities that integrate concepts of biodiversity, conservation, and sustainability across various subjects such as science, social studies, language arts, and the arts, and develop an age-appropriate learning materials, including their textbooks, their worksheets, their videos, and the interactive resources to engage students in meaningful learning experiences, ensuring that the curriculum aligns with the national or the state educational standards and learning objectives. The third is you have to incorporate the experiential learning. Organize field trips to the local parks. Have your students walk them in the school campus, the botanical gardens, or the wildlife sanctuaries where students can observe endangered species and learn about their habits firsthand. You can invite guest speakers such as conservationists, biologists, or environmental educators to share their expertise and insights with students. Implement the project-based learning activities that allow students to research, investigate, and propose solutions to real-world conservation challenges. And of course, we have to promote inquiry-based learning. Encourage inquiry-based learning by posing open-ended questions and encouraging students to explore topics related to endangered animals and trees through research and critical thinking. Facilitate discussions and debates on ethical dilemmas, conservation policies, and human impacts on ecosystems to promote deeper understanding and empathy towards endangered species. And we have to integrate technology and multimedia. Utilize multimedia resources such as those educational videos, those YouTube videos, interactive simulations, and digital storytelling platforms to enhance student engagement and comprehension of complex ecological concepts. Incorporate online databases, citizen science projects, and virtual reality experiences to provide students with access to real-time data and immersive learning opportunities. And we have to collaborate with different stakeholders, partner with local and international environmental organizations or schools, government agencies, and community members to enhance the relevance and authenticity of those learning experiences. Collaborate with school administrators, teachers, and most importantly, the parents to advocate for the inclusion of endangered animals and trees in the curriculum and garner support for conservation initiatives. And lastly, do assessment evaluation. Develop assessment tools such as, this one, the quizzes, the projects, the presentations, and the performance tasks to evaluate students' understanding of key concepts and their ability to apply knowledge to real-world scenarios. Conduct formative and summative evaluation to monitor student progress, identify areas of improvement, and measure the impact of the curriculum on students' attitude, behaviors towards biodiversity conservation. By following, hopefully, this curriculum process, schools can effectively integrate education about endangered animals and trees into their teaching practices, empowering students to become informed and responsible stewards of the environment. And my recommendations, we have to strengthen community education. Let's never get tired of it. And awareness programs on environmental conservation, enhance enforcement of existing environmental laws and regulations, even in the school, promote sustainable land use practices and reforestation initiatives, foster partnerships between government agencies, NGOs, and the local communities to implement comprehensive conservation strategies. In conclusion, the conservation of endangered animals and trees in the Philippines requires concerted efforts from various stakeholders. By understanding the challenges and opportunities through this qualitative research, we can develop target interventions to safeguard our rich biodiversity for future generations. Let us all commit to preserving the beauty and the integrity of our natural heritage. And with that, I thank you for listening to my presentation.
Great, sir, great. Definitely, we have to make the commitment, sir, to preserve our natural heritage, right? Yes, please do this. Sir, please smile, sir.
Yeah, he's smiling and he's laughing. It's okay.
Thank you, thank you, sir.
Thank you,
very
thank
much.
you.
Dr. Madam Sarda, would you like to share your views about this presentation? It is actually full of research. It's the presentation. It's all about to the curriculum.
Yes, ma'am. It was wonderful listening to your students, sir, and to you as well. And if I say something, it is like showing torch to the sun. So you have done a great job. And while listening to your research views that you are doing for the community, it is really inspiring for all of us also being the academicians. And I truly resonate with Dr. Supriya also when she said that she will be doing the research with her students. And because we are into university and we have different departments like agriculture, pharmacy, and all, so we can do multidisciplinary research also with the students. So you really has inspired us a lot, and your research is truly praiseworthy, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Dear Christiana, would you like to say something? Christiana, you have to switch on your mic, dear.
Yes, I was so stunning with efforts of the director and efforts of students, how they manage research and presenting, and what skills you educate for your students. Amazing efforts you've made. Thank you, Dr. Derry. Your work we see in your presentation, your research, and the students are amazing. Your amazing work at your school. I admire. Thank you, Dr. Derry.
Yeah. Dr. Supriya, can I also
Yes, I must
say a few words for
Yes.
Dr. Derry?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure, Astana, sure.
Yeah, thank you so much. Dr. Derry, magnificent, phenomenal, exceptional virtual tour to the virgin forest, or we call it unadulterated ecosystem. A little distracted by your slides because it's too beautiful and soothing to the eyes. You did highlight, what really caught me, that's something which I didn't really get from many others. That is policy and enforcement, challenges, which is very important. We can work whole day, we can put so much of effort. If there's no policy and enforcement, then it's all becoming worthless for anything, right? So you have highlighted such a important factor here, and we had a feel of how we educators and students can use AI correctly and efficiently to do a narrative and attractive and well presented slides. Amazing. Yeah, so we all have to explore into it, and it's so lovely. Thank you so much for being such an inspiration to all of us, educators as well as students. Thank you, mentor.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now, dear Professor Dr. Esther Mala, I would like to invite you for concluding the day, dear.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
can we, just 1 minute, yeah? I have to remove the spotlight. Yeah, okay,
Yes.
you have done it? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, as usual, why I say ladies and gentlemen? Because towards every end of the session, even new person becomes a closer acquaintance, right? So that's why I say, dear ladies and gentlemen, as we draw the curtains on this momentous SDG 15 conference, I am filled with gratitude for the collaborative efforts and that have resonated with this platform. Our commitment to safeguarding life on land has been reaffirmed through insightful dialogues, discussion, innovative solution, research, and actionable strategies. Throughout our discussion here today, we have acknowledged the urgency of our mission, the challenges posed by deforestation, biodiversity loss, and land degradation demand our immediate attention. Yet, amidst these challenges, we have found the hope in the collective resolve to enact change. Let us leave this conference emboldened by the knowledge that each of us play a crucial role in preserving our planet's terrestrial ecosystems. Let us carry forward the spirit of collaboration and determination that has defined our time together. As we return to our respective spheres of influence, let us remember that our action today will shape the landscape of tomorrow. Together, we can ensure a future where life on land thrives, where ecosystems flourish, and where every living creature can thrive. If you cannot build up what you have planned to flourish the ecosystem, at least preserve it. Yeah. Thank you for all your unwavering dedication to in contributing towards the Sustainable Development Goal 15 Life on Land. Let us continue this journey together, united in our commitment to a sustainable future for all, and reminding to all my fellow educators, researchers, that we have to work harder, effectively, and with full of passion towards educating our young future generation. We'll continue our journey tomorrow on SDG 16, Peace, Justice, and Strong Institution. Thank you. Back to you, Dr. Supriya.
So thank you very much. Thank you, all of you. Thank you, dear Professor Dr. Esther Mala. Thank you, Christiana from Croatia. Thank you, Dr. Derry from the Philippines. Thank you, Dr. Parul Sharda from Medicaid University, and all the speakers, all the listeners from the Sapphire group of institutions. Also, I am really grateful to all the students from the land of Georgia also, because they also did a very good job, a great job. So thank you, all of you. Thank you very much. Now it's the time to say goodbye for today, and tomorrow we will meet again and we will address SDG 16. So thank you all of you. Thank you very much.